Alright guys, so if you have been ending your launches either by doing the teleporting or by doing the slam into the ground, you really need to listen up and learn the tech in this video, because that's just not going to cut it. You lose all your pressure, you lose damage, and all in all you could be doing so much more. And I'm going to teach you guys how to do a super dash cancel, so you're not getting into these vanish wars. If you launch someone away, you're not losing damage and you are keeping up your pressure on the offense. So what super dash canceling is basically what it sounds like. You are going to cancel your super dash into allowing you to go into other moves, and I'm going to show you guys what it looks like, and then I'm going to explain how to do it. So as you guys saw right there, I canceled my super dash into allowing me to go into my rush chain, and this is going to be something that you want to learn to get better at ranks, to get better at playing your friends, to get better at doing anything, because just doing the normal old follow-ups isn't going to cut it anymore. You're going to get in advantage chains and you're going to lose pressure. So learning this is what you want to do. And the first thing you want to do starting off is, after you successfully launch your opponent, and you can launch your opponent by anything. You can do it with Vanishing Assault, you can do it with a super counter, you can do it with just a charged heavy attack. Any means. You can even do it with this beam right here, launches your opponent. So even with that, you are able to follow up with a super dash cancel into your rush attacks. Any way you launch your opponent, you want to start following it up with a super dash cancel, because you're going to get so much damage and more pressure out of it. So after we have successfully launched our opponent, the next buttons we're going to want to press is up and X. You can either tap the button multiple times to get it to come out, or you can do it once. Sometimes I tap it if I'm just not really focusing. Sometimes I just do up. They both work, I promise. So what we're going to do is, after launching your opponent away, we're going to up and X, which is going to do this super dash where we're kind of just following them in the air. And that is the first part of it. So getting that down, learning when to press up X, it's really easy. You're going to get it down really fast. The next steps aren't as easy, but it is still very, very doable, and you're going to learn it very quick. After like 10 or 15 minutes practicing, you will get it down, I promise. What we're going to do is we're going to cancel with X, then immediately after canceling, we're going to go ahead and do the dash. And you can follow up the dash by pressing square, and it's going to give you this attack right here, just like this headbutt for Goku Black. It's going to be different for every character, but it's going to give you this, which is going to propel you forward even faster. So what we're going to want to press is X into square to get us caught up to our opponent. So it's going to look like this. It's going to look like that. Once you land the following square after you're canceling your super dash, you're able to go just into your rush chain and continue your pressure like that. That is how you do it. Go ahead and practice that. I'm going to lay it down just a little bit more simpler. You're going to launch your opponent away, up X to get into your super dash, then we're going to press X to cancel the super dash, then we are going to press X again to do the follow up with the square. So you're going to press X to do your dash into square, and then you're going to go ahead and go into your rush chain just like as you would normally, and you're going to continue to apply your pressure. But that is basically how you do it. I want to go ahead and show you guys right now that you are able to do it on an opponent who is blocking. So I'm going to go ahead and turn on my opponent's guard. The timing is a little more tighter because your opponent is blocking, but I'm going to go ahead and show you that right now. Just like that. You want to make sure while you are doing it, especially if they're going to be holding block, you don't want to charge your square. And what I'm talking about is this dash square. You want to make sure you don't charge it. You just want to do the tap. You just want to tap it so that you can go right into the momentum. If you are doing this in training and realizing this isn't work, it's most likely because you are actually holding your square, which is delaying you going and actually hitting them to then follow up with your rush chain. So if you are struggling at that part, it is most likely because you are actually holding square and instead of just tapping it. But this is a tech I highly recommend everyone learning because it is just very strong. It gets you out of the vanish chains, and if you do get a super counter, you get so much more off a follow-up instead of just either pressing circle to slam it into the ground or just going into the vanish chain. You have so much more pressure. more damage and more mix-up potential by learning the super dash cancel. So I really want everyone who's watching my videos to get better at the game. So I want everyone to learn this so that you can have more fun in ranked matches. I want to thank you guys for watching. Please sub if you made it to the end. Hopefully this guide helps you out in your matches and allows you to have more fun in this game, because I know it's, especially when you're getting higher in the ranked, it's just a bunch of cheese. So hopefully this helps. I will see you on my next video. Peace out.